Moon Wars, Episode 1, The Return of Ramadan. I spy with my little eye something beginning with M. Have you guessed it? Mullah guards. Every Ramadan and throughout the year, if you look at the United Ummah monthly calendars, a new month starts on the whims of the Hilal Committee. Scholars.com.corruption. A lunar calendar system must be based upon the lunar moon cycle, which is fixed by the laws of Allah and made a mockery by the rules of men. They, always red-bearded men, have to see the crescent moon themselves, or else it does not exist in their myopic eyes. It is a Bukharian sunnah that states the moon must be eyes spied. Bukhari, Volume 3, Book 31, number 130, narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. Allah's Apostle mentioned Ramadan and said, "Do not fast unless you see the crescent of Ramadan, and do not give up fasting until you see the crescent of Shawwal. But if the sky is overcast, if you cannot see it, then act on estimation, i.e. count Shaban as 30 days. If the new crescent moon is not visible in a particular country, Ramadan is delayed until it can be seen, meaning when it is at least 1 day old, not new. Only in religion can you have scientifically validated and ordered natural phenomena being overruled by men. In the UK, the Muslims can start fasting on 2 different days, which is a direct result of the sectarian Islam the majority are following. The Sunnah of Allah and His Messenger, Quranic truths. Read the following and see if the moon cycle is dependent upon the laws of Allah or the mullahs.
Self-control is a lifelong commitment extending beyond the month of Ramadan. They ask you, O Messenger, about the phases of the moon. Say, they are calendars to help mankind determine certain seasons such as Hajj. But know that righteousness can never be achieved by entering the system through the back door of ritualism. Only he who lives an upright life attains it. Enter the divinely ordained way of life straightforward, as you must enter houses through their gates. Live upright so that you may reap a rich harvest. There is no such thing as a part-time Muslim. He is the cleaver of the daybreak. He has appointed the night for stillness, rest and tranquility, and the sun and the moon to run their well-calculated courses. They become means of calculating time for you. Such is the design of the all-powerful, the all-knowing. He it is who appointed the sun as a splendid glow, and the moon as a cool light. He appointed stages for the moon. In due measure, you make your calculations and calendars accordingly. God has created the universe as the absolute reality and for a purpose. God explains His verses for those who wish to learn. The universe is neither a dream as the ancient Hindu philosopher Manu preached, nor a reflection of the world of ideas as Plato thought. And made the sun and the moon, both of them constant on their courses, and committed the night and the day to serve you. The sun and the moon run by a mathematical design. Such are the changeless divine laws.
Not convinced? Look again at any calendar you have giving the days of Ramadan. Look at the times for opening and closing fast. Where do these come from? In England, it is usually based on information from the Greenwich Observatory, which has all the times for sunrise and sunset pre-calculated and based on computer models and years of observation. Now ask yourself if you follow these times. If you do, then why are you not standing outside in the morning to see when the light of dawn begins, as the Quran says?
And seek what Allah has ordained for you, and eat and drink, until the white thread of dawn appear to you distinct from its black thread. Then complete your fast till the night appears.
Why are you not asking your local mullah when each time is? Does he stand outside and observe the sun's shadows or its position in the sky to verify the timings of the Puja Namaz? More likely he uses his Rolex watch or an electronic azan alarm clock. If they rely on calculated timings for the start and finish of prayers and the beginning and ending of fasting, then they are a hypocrite if they tell you that he has to see the moon to set the calendar when Allah created it 1 or 2 days previously. How can Allah be great when His teachings are relegated behind the rules of men?
And the messenger will say, O my Lord, these are my people who had abandoned this Quran as something to be neglected.
The Quran Unchained.